Good morning. It's been ages since I have been on here live, and it's snowing today, and I thought, gosh, I have not done this in ages, so I thought, why not? I had to drop my car off at the collision center to get a new windshield, and it's snowing, and I was going to make some pancakes, so I thought, I'm just going to come on here. Why not? So as you can see, my page has changed a lot in the last while, because I'm retiring from my spice and extract company at the end of this year. So I've been sort of tweaking things a bit and doing things a bit differently. So you can see that I'm getting into just sharing my journey of my wellness and showing you like some low toxin living with real food recipes, talking a lot about natural wellness. I've got easy wellness swaps, like recipes where you can swap different ingredients to make it low calorie and that sort of thing. And then just sharing a little bit of my journey with the wellness store, which has like the R3 program for weight loss, because I've been on this journey. So I'm sharing a lot of that on here as well, and mainly for accountability. So yeah, and also just to show you what it's all about, like with the wellness store and what they have to offer, and just sharing my journey about that. So I was going to make the carnivore pancakes this morning that I've talked about on here. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll talk about it anyways and get the basics done. They take a long time to cook, so I won't be able to, they take 8 minutes to, once I get it put together, it takes me 8 minutes to do it. So I don't know if they'll be able to show you the final product, but at least we can get started. So I just have to get my recipe up here. So you start with, and how's everybody doing? It's been ages, so say hi if you want in the comments, as always. And I've got things kind of set up here a little bit differently than I used to have, but give it a go. So we'll go over the ingredients, what you're going to need. You need 3 large eggs separated, a bit of salt, a tablespoon of gelatin unflavored. So I just buy the Knox gelatin. There's probably other brands out there. The recipe does call for grass-fed, but I don't think these are, but if you can find that, that's even better. And then 3 tablespoons of a collagen powder, unflavored. And this is the one that I get from, I got it online, but you can actually get them at Sobeys, I believe. It's a marine premium grade, just a plain unflavored collagen. So you'll need that. And I've got my Watkins vanilla extract to add in there. And then you'll need 2 tablespoons of some kind of grease, or oil. So you could use like bacon grease, ghee, butter or avocado oil, coconut oil, whatever you want. I'm going to use up some of my bacon grease this morning. I haven't tried it with that yet, to make it with that, so I thought I'd give it a try. So to start off with, you need a big bowl, and you just add your egg whites, separate your eggs and add all the egg whites to one bowl, and then you add the yolks to, I would suggest a bigger bowl for the yolks, because this is going to be the one in the end that you're pouring the whites into to mix it all together. So I didn't do that right the first time that I did it. So let's give it a go with separating the eggs. I have a little egg separator, but I know some people just do it by hand with, the eggs going back and forth. I've never tried that, so I use this little Tupperware egg separator for doing mine. So there's one. Here we go. These are good farm eggs that I get from a friend. So if you can get farm eggs, even better. Yeah, $3.75 a dozen for farm eggs. It's a great deal. So there's number 2. and number 3, and these are really big ones, so that's great. It does call for large eggs. There we go, get that out of the way. And you got to be really careful not to get any of the yolk in there, which can be a trick sometimes. Wants to stick. Come on. Just that little piece there. Okay, there we go. So we got our eggs in there. I'm just gonna get a cloth so my hands get a little bit sticky. Sorry about that. And then you slowly add in the gelatin to that, just a little bit at a time. And it's 1 tablespoon, and one of these little things is a tablespoon, I believe. So we're gonna just put that right into it with our egg whites. Well, let's put our salt in first, I think. We can add just a little bit of salt to that before we put this in, the gelatin in. It says add gelatin slow for a while beating with a hand mixer on low speed. So we'll just put a little bit in and then we'll start. It's going to get noisy, sorry, but just on low speed. Like that, and it takes a bit of time, so bear with me. A little bit at a time, and then once it's foamy, then you put it on high to beat it stiff. So we've got it all in there. So it's foamy now. You can see it there. So here goes. I'm going to put it on high. And you have to beat it till it's very stiff. Doesn't take too long. It's starting to get stiff now. Clear out my eggs here. Clean up a bit. Turn the live off and then start again, so bear with me. Let's just see if that seems pretty good. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll just set that aside for a minute. So now we've got our yolks here. So we're going to whisk the yolks with our vanilla extract. So we have got, how much of that? Half a teaspoon. So I like vanilla, so it'll be more than it's more than half a teaspoon, but that's okay. This bottle's getting almost done. So then we need a whisk, which I forgot to get out. So we can just whisk those. Give me 1 sec. There we go. These don't have to you don't have to use the blend or the mixer with these. You can just mix it. Just until it's creamy. And then we're going to add the collagen to this. Okay, so we need 3 tablespoons of the collagen, and you just mix that in. Collagen has so many benefits. It's good for your skin, it's good for your bones, good for your overall health. I drink collagen almost every day. I forget sometimes, but I have a flavored, well, there's one that I have a different one that's it's a little different than this one. It's a pink color, but it doesn't taste that great. But I add like some electrolytes to it, so that really helps with the flavor. Okay, so that's what our that's gonna look like. Okay, I don't know why this seems thicker than it normally does, but maybe not. Okay, just until creamy, and then gently fold egg whites into the yolks. So I am going to grab a spatula out of here and just get this kind of out of here. It's all stuck to my whisk. Okay, and then we just want to fold this in. So you just gently fold it in. I was supposed to do it a third at a time, and I forgot to do that. So as you can see, I mean, I do eat these fairly often, but not often enough to know every step by heart. So you would just fold in a little bit of it. So I'm trying to take just a little bit at the bottom and fold it in, and then fold the rest in. But it's quite fluffy, so you'll see that. And the thing is, you don't want to over mix it, because it goes down, so that you want it to be fluffy. So you just until no white streaks are visible anymore, so you don't get the white streaks. So kind of combine it all. That's about it. It's very, very easy to do, actually. I think that's good, but I have to heat my pan now. So you heat the pan to over medium heat. So I've got it on medium here. And that's going to take a while. And then you take about a quarter of a cup, which is this over here. You take about a quarter a cup of the batter, and you put it into the pan once the grease is hot, and then you flatten it down, because they're quite poofy. Flatten it down with the back of your spoon, and then you have to put a lid on the top and turn the heat down to low to cook them for 8 minutes on one side, and then flip it over and it's 5 minutes on the other side. So that part does take a bit of time, but I'm not going to be able to really show you that part. Maybe what I could do is I'll just end this live now, and then I'll start another live maybe when I'm cooking them. We'll see, or when I'm finishing them off, sort of thing. So I could do that, but so you would just take like about this much And while, like I do about, I don't know, 5 or 6 in there, 3, how many ever your pan holds, and kind of put the rest of the batter in the fridge while you're cooking them. And I just kind of do other things and clean up while they're cooking in that 8 minutes. So it works out pretty good. So you'll see the end result anyways. Somehow I'll figure it out. But thanks for joining me for this. And I hope you try these because they are delicious. They are so, so good. Okay, so we'll talk to you later on. Thanks. Take care. So here's my final product. I'll just show you here. There they are. It turned out lovely. Put it together. It's so good. Fluffy, tasty. Worked out good with the bacon grease. And I just had a little bit of whipped cream in the fridge, so I whipped that up. A little dab of butter, and then I found this stevia sweetened syrup, maple syrup, that I just put on top. Oh gosh, I've got my second batch cooking there. I mean, it's 3 eggs, so I mean, I could eat all of these, no problem, because the pancakes are small, right? So, I mean, this makes 4 small ones, and then I've got 4 more there, but I mean, it's 3 eggs, and normally for breakfast, a lot of times you eat 3 eggs, right? It's so tasty. I hope you guys try these. Thanks for watching today. Bye.